Hi dear viewers and welcome to Despair Repair. Setting properly the rear view mirrors on your car is a matter of safety. It is very important, and if you don't do it properly, you can't see the rear of the vehicle, and no need to say how dangerous this can be. Yet lots of drivers, despite this fact, despite that it's a matter of safety, do not do this properly. They, just enter the car, start driving without knowing what's happening behind them. To prevent this, and if you have any dilemmas regarding this video should help, so stay tuned.
DespairRepair.com. Be sure to visit us at our website DespairRepair.com, where you can find more useful car and driving tips.
So, dear drivers, one of the first things you should do when you enter the car is, when seating yourself properly, taking a position how you're going to drive, is to set the rear view mirrors. So set one side mirror, set the other side mirror, and set the central mirror. And I would recommend not starting to drive before you do this. I've seen lots of drivers do these settings while they're driving. It's a bit distracting, it takes your eyes off the road. So do it before you start driving. We will first start with the central mirror. Now, the first thing you should do, if the mentioned knob is down, you should push it back up. And then after that, you should set the rear view mirror in such a way that the upper line of the mirror is horizontal with the rear windshield, the rear window. And within these borderlines here of the mirror, you should get the complete rear windshield. Okay, now I can't show you this because of the phone and because of the angle, but when you set everything properly from the driver's seat, you will get a complete panorama and a complete view of what's going on behind you. Why did I tell you about this knob? If you set it this way properly, then if those blinding headlights come from behind, you simply flip the switch and that reflection goes on to the ceiling of your car and not into your eyes. So very simple. Now to set the side mirrors. Now there are, at least from what I know, two schools of how to set the side mirrors. The first one is to set it so you can see the edge of the vehicle clearly, and the other one is to move the side mirror as much as you can to the point that you can barely see the edge of the vehicle, but you can see more of the road. Now, I'm a proponent of the school that you should see the edge of your vehicle, but also see the road as much as possible. Luckily, on the Skoda, just like on many Volkswagen cars and from other manufacturers, the side mirror is constructed in such a way that there is a sort of break in the side mirror right here, where the mirror is a bit bent. So it gives you a better perspective and it lets you see properly both the vehicle, the edge of the vehicle, and the side of the road. So we're going to set it this way. To do this, I would recommend seating yourself properly in the driver's position, and for instance, it's like this, and you slowly move it and set it like this. This way you'll see anyone coming from behind, anyone coming from another lane. All in all, it's a good position. With the other mirror, the right one, it's exactly the same thing. So sit yourself in the driver's seat properly like you're gonna drive, and then lean over and set it in the same manner as the driver's side mirror. Set it so you can see as much of the road as possible, but also the edge of your vehicle. Also, this is a good setting to see when you're refueling the car. For instance, you stop at a gas station and there is a worker there who will refuel it. You can see what he's doing. Did he or she return the gas cap properly? The point is, again, to see as much of the road as possible and to see the edge of your vehicle. The final effect of this kind of setting is, first you look at the side mirror, you can clearly see a large portion of the road, another lane perhaps, and you can see the edge of your vehicle. You turn to the other side mirror. Again, the lighting is a bit off, I'm sorry, but you can clearly see the same thing. So you can see the road, you can see the edge of your vehicle clearly, and the central mirror gives you a good view of what's happening behind you, and you can see the whole rear windshield. This setting for the rear view mirror is also good if you want to drive in reverse with rear view mirrors. We made a separate video on this topic, how to do this. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the corner of this video and in the video description. One more thing when we're talking about this that I must mention, which is immensely important and also dangerous, are blind spots. Now, what are blind spots in general around the car? Those are the places where there is a lack of vision. For instance, a blind spot can be this A pillar, the B pillar, that thick C pillar. Now, regarding the rear view mirrors, the blind spot appears when your mirrors are not adjusted. So, for instance, the mirror is like this and you don't see anything. The blind spot in this case would be right here, okay? So you will not see a car, a motorcyclist, or some other vehicle approaching you. And when you try to change lanes, you can cause a big accident. This is one more reason why adjusting especially the side mirrors is very important, and that is to avoid that blind spot. To illustrate, I'm raising the mirror like this, setting it properly, and as you can see, you get a much better perspective of what's happening, and you can see the lane, you can see the road, and you can see anyone approaching you from behind. Very important, avoid these blind spots. Again, they can cause an accident at a moment's notice. One more thing I must mention when looking at the back of your car and using the side and central rear view mirror is that besides looking at them, you should also take a glance to the back of the vehicle, especially do this when changing lanes. You don't have to do this, it's a bit awkward when driving, but on some cars, the rear view mirrors have a smaller perspective of the road. So if you feel uncomfortable, if you're not 100% certain what's happening behind the road and you've adjusted the mirrors, don't hesitate to, while driving, just take a short glance at the side of the vehicle. What can I say? I've done this a couple of times and it comes in handy. For instance, when you're in a roundabout or somewhere like that, vehicles can get into a blind spot despite the fact that you've adjusted the mirror properly, since in a roundabout the road is round, and there's a different perspective. That's a good example of a blind spot. All in all, if you can, when changing lanes, when doing this, if you're not 100% certain, turn your head, take a short glance at the side of the vehicle and be certain that everything is okay. So, dear viewers, that's it for this time. I'm sorry a bit for the lighting. It's a bit of a murky day. It's rainy, so the video will not be that good, but I hope I managed to relay the message, so to say. The most important thing from this video is this. First, don't drive without setting the rear view mirrors properly. Another useful tip, always keep the rear view mirrors clean. Okay, if it's rainy, if it's muddy outside or something like that, stop the car, wipe them clean and see what's happening. Besides this, keep the rear window clean. If there's a bad rear wiper blade, change it. If you have a bad heater so you can't de-mist or defrost the rear view mirror, this all causes bad visibility and can be a big problem, especially during the winter and the rainy season. If you want to see our video how to change the rear view wiper blade, if you just want to change the wiper blade inside, not the whole wiper, which can be expensive, we made a video about this. Again, I'll leave a link in the corner and in the video description so you can take a look. For the end of this video, I urge you always to look at the rear view mirror. Lots of drivers, I've seen it dozens of times. I've seen this. They drive with the rear view mirror like this, or like this. So they pay absolutely no attention to this. They didn't set the rear view mirror, in this case the central mirror, and this only tells you one thing, that they don't have any idea what's happening behind them. And this is so very dangerous. If you see this, and this is also sort of a tip, if you see a person from your car, perhaps that person is in front of you, I had a situation like that, is in front of you, you can see through his or her rear window, through the car, and you can see if the central mirror is set up like this, then you should perhaps make some distance from that car and know that that person has no idea what's happening behind them. Very dangerous in traffic. So, dear viewers, that's it for this time. I hope this video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Also, if you find the time, watch our other videos where we talk about cars, car maintenance, all in all car related topics, and I hope those videos will help. Thank you for watching and thank you for your time.